What's good, players? Welcome to episode 1 of the Keeping It Player podcast. It's your girl, A-kellz. And before we even tap into it, I just want to thank you guys for sharing my podcast with your family and friends, your aunties and them, your uncles and them. I appreciate it. And I be getting messages like, "Oh, Ali, I'm so proud of you." And I'm like, damn, I should have did this podcast shit. But thank you guys so much for the feedback and the support. Now, I want you to just pause right now and go grab a drink, your coffee, a couple of snacks, because I want you guys to really chill and listen. It's a Sunday after all, so happy Sunday. And yeah, enjoy. In this episode, I'm going to be coming for your ass. I'm going to be attacking you. As you can already see from the title, these people are mad. They crazy out there, okay? For no absolute reason. But it's unfortunate for them because we don't take none of that shit, okay? We're not taking it. So we're just going to be listing all the reasons why these people be mad when you are growing, changing, and elevating in your life. I'm going to start off with the topic of change. I feel like people don't realize that change is a beautiful thing. Yes, it's hard. It's messy. It's frustrating. Yeah, I mean, change as a person, that person is just problematic. But it can also be gorgeous and exciting too. Earlier this year, I went through a change that I've been waiting for my whole life, an exciting change. And once this change had settled in my life, I was like, I don't want this. What is this? What is this? Okay? What is that? I don't want it. Okay? Life after matric is not as easy as I thought it would be. And I just used to break down, and that's okay because I ended up just accepting it and coming to an agreement with change. Like, hey, buddy, you do you. But just know that I'm going to do me, boo. And in the end, I know I'm going to overpower you. You know what I mean? And quite recently, I've come to realize that change makes you uncomfortable for a reason. Because if you wasn't uncomfortable, you would have never moved. You would have never changed. Nothing happens whilst you're in your comfort zone. You don't grow. You do not elevate. You feel me? Now, for those who are going through something or any type of change and it's troubling you, like you be in the thick of it, it's taunting you, and you find yourself not having anybody to turn to, and there are people laughing behind your back. There's always people laughing behind our backs. Let us not lie to ourselves here. I just want to tell you to let it be. Because it's very easy to just bounce back, real fast even, just like that. And embrace that change and turn that change into something beautiful. As a firm believer of change, of embracing change, once you have embraced it, you're now comfortable with it. Okay, so don't be ashamed to be like, oh, I used to be like that. Oh, I was real dumb back then. And now I'm like this. I've changed. It's a good thing. It's something to be proud of. And just a reminder, not everybody is going to be happy for you or excited for this new you. Because y'all, people be weird out there. Don't play yourself by trying to think that everybody's okay with your change. You know, you're at a different level now and they don't like that. So do not entertain such people. They want the old you. Well, this is the new you. And they have to accept that whether they like it or not. Letting go of things or habits that just kept you at the bottom and not growing, you know, and discovering yourself leads to more self-love, new ideas, and more money. And people don't like again, people don't like that. So now, do you see why people be mad? Do you see why people be mad when you change? Because you change for you and not them. For a minute there, I bet you were like, yo, Leah, we're already getting this deep on the first episode. Yes, we have to. Because we're not about to deal with no negative shit, period. Now, let's jump over to the topic of growth. Considering what I've seen and learned and just realized in general, is that with growth, you gotta be patient. And you have to be intentional about it. Side note, growth works hand in hand with change, by the way. So in order for you to grow, you just need to change. Simple. Well, okay, it's not, but that's that, And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't like change. I like things my way all the time. I like being in control of situations all the time. I like being super detailed about how I like stuff. And if something has changed, I get frustrated. I get nervous. I just can't. I don't like change. But don't be like that, okay? Don't be stuck in your ways and be like, I don't like change. No, that's a low vibration. You just got to. You got to change the way you think, the way you feel, change the way you view things. You're everything in order for you to be the best version of yourself. These things, your potential and goals, whatever you visualize and manifest and pray about to come true, you gotta change. And once you've changed and accepted it, and you're not ashamed to say, hey, I was an ugly caterpillar before, and now I'm a beautiful butterfly, then that's when we can say, you've grown, honey. That's growth. And for those people who don't accept it, and they don't see it, they don't respect your change and your growth, you gotta cut ties. Because all they want to do is keep you at the same level as them, as an ugly caterpillar. You get what I'm saying? It's either they want to keep you underneath them at the bottom or at the same level as them. Because they don't want you to be at the top. They don't want to see you there. Okay? That makes them scared. No cap. So you don't want to be like that. You want to be a butterfly. And just so you know, you gotta tell them. You gotta tell them, haters, that once I'm a butterfly and I'm beautiful, I'm flying high up and I'm spreading my wings, don't hit me up. I don't even want to see your face. I don't want shit to do with you. Period. They didn't respect your growth. They didn't respect your change. They didn't respect your process either. So what makes you think they're going to respect it now? Come on. That's change, okay? And accepting it, that's growth. Now, not everybody is meant to see your transition, because there be people, they just want to show off and they cannot work in silence. Let me tell you, not everybody is meant to see your transition. Okay, there are energies out there, guys. There's jealousy, self-centeredness, hatred. And while you growing and changing, that's your transition. Okay, it's personal. So you want to be at peace with yourself. Not worrying about, who's jealous of me now? Who's hating me now? We don't need that. Again, as I said before, we are not dealing with no negative shit. Period. And not to throw salt or be shady, because that's not what I do. I keep it real. But some people go stupid because they want to please everybody. They do everything for everybody else except themselves. And that's when we'll find someone saying, I'm not at this level, or I'm not doing that yet because of them. They want to point fingers. It was them, it was them, it was them. What about you? What about you? What did you do for yourself? And again, I say, cut ties. Don't play yourself. Stop being a dummy. Okay? Just be mindful that not everyone wants to see you grow and evolve. So now do you see why these people be mad? Because I see it. Even if you don't see it, I'm going to see it for you. They don't like my change. And they don't like my growth. Remember, no one knows you like you. So they won't know why you changed. They will have no clue why you grew, okay? So we can't really expect much from these type of people because they don't know nothing. Just be that butterfly, man. That's all I would love for you. To shine and be that butterfly and grow and change. Not for other people, but for you. Well, players, that's a wrap for this episode. I want to thank you all for tuning in. And by the way, if you were listening to this out of boredom, please don't do that. Please don't do that. I don't like that. Okay, I just want each and every episode that I create to resonate with somebody, to teach somebody something or send a message, So please do listen with open ears. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And if you did, please do leave a review or comment. Just show some love. It's all about love up in here. Just a hint for episode 2, it's going to be a girl talk episode. So if you have any topics that you would like me to talk about on episode 2, you can always email us at keepingitplayer.pod@gmail.com. And if emailing is a huge task for you, you can hop onto Instagram and send us a DM at keepingitplayer_. And that's it from your girl A-kellz. See you next week. And don't forget to keep it player. Mwah!